Hello from me, Lazar Hristov. Welcome to the next series of tutorials on creating a website from scratch. We are already working on my second book, or third more precisely, which, however, is still not uploaded on this website because it is not completely ready. That's why I uploaded it on my other website for Lazarus. Right here you can take a look. It is Master Techniques in 3 and Adaptive and Responsive Design. Last time we examined the header, the upper part of the website, and we made it in this look, adaptive. And this is the look that was initially, but is already adaptive. And we continue now with the next part, about the navigation. And first we will examine a general strategy for the navigation, because after we transformed the upper part, the header of our site, if we move in the usual order, now it is time to tackle the navigation, the horizontal navigation menu. But at the moment we will not act like this, and this lesson will not be on this topic yet. Why? Because this strategy, to work piecemeal, is not correct in principle. Before we write the code for the other elements, we must determine the general strategy, overall. I left last time on purpose to start like this first with the header, because I wanted you to see how happens the practical transformation and adaptation of a given element to different screens, so you grasp the main principles. Before we start with the navigation, we must build an overall concept for the adaptation of all elements of the page. So, here is the analysis and the theoretical foundations for the global adaptation. In the overall layout of the web page, we will be guided by our 2 main principles. We will work top-down, from wider to narrower, that is by the so-called in English concept, desktop first. Second, we will use CSS Flexbox and CSS Grid Layout. These are the 2 main technologies for the arrangement of the blocks in the web page. As CSS Flexbox, we will use it in 1 dimension, and CSS Grid Layout in 2 dimensions. This logic we will follow with the grid container, and in practice this means also at the different breakpoints or ranges. So in the range from 992 pixels and down to 769 pixels, because our first breakpoint is 992 and the second 768. We will not make significant changes. So in the first range we keep grid layout. And at 768 pixels and down, we will transform the grid container into flex container. As for this purpose we will set to it display, flex, and flex direction, column. And the elements aside, that is the sidebar, and main also will pass into 1 column, like all the rest, and this will be preserved down to the smallest screens. This is the overall concept for the adaptive design of our page. And also with each individual element we will make different transformations, so that we preserve attractive and aesthetically sustained design. We will show at the end an additional variant, where at 768 pixels we will not change the grid container, and we will preserve it with display grid. That's all for this lesson. Best regards.